I think there are a lot of people like myself who want to do something to strengthen their mental abilities. And this just seems like a terrific start on that.
Hello, I'm George Strait, former chief medical correspondent for ABC News. Like all of us, Bernadette Funk tries to take good care of herself, especially her mind. You know how doctors say if you take regular walks, it'll help keep your heart fit? Well, Bernadette is completing a program to keep her mind fit. It's the Brain Fitness Program from Posit Science, an easy-to-use computer program designed to keep your mind sharp at any age. Like many of us, Bernadette was feeling like she wasn't always at the top of her game anymore.
Going to the store without a list. I was at the point where I was forgetting the list.
I would start reading and then I'll have to go back and read again and again. It is very frustrating.
In fact, most of us start getting a little forgetful in our 30s. And as we get older, we don't think quite as fast. We treat it as a normal part of aging. But it doesn't have to be.
You can actually rejuvenate your abilities to remember.
Dr. Michael Merzenich is a neuroscientist at the University of California, San Francisco. He says most people have a misconception about what it takes to stay mentally sharp.
They think that the main thing they have to do is to just be active. They think that it's enough to do the odd crossword puzzle or a Sudoku puzzle, to play bridge every week.
Dr. Merzenich says the problem is that these are activities that we've already learned, which means the brain is in user mode instead of learning mode. In fact, the brain needs to be continually challenged to keep you thinking clearly and quickly. That's where the Brain Fitness Program comes in. It's a series of exercises that you do in your own home.
The whole objective of this training program, of this training strategy, is to help people's brains outlive their bodies.
It's a comprehensive program that strengthens the brain. It focuses on listening, how we hear sounds, process the information, store and recall it. That's because so much of what we remember is based on what we hear. In one exercise, the goal is to determine whether the sound is getting higher or lower. Did you get that? The first sound was up. The second, down. If you didn't, don't worry. The exercises adjust to your level, then push you to perform better, constantly challenging your mental abilities, making them stronger. You learn to hear better, remember more, and think faster. In another exercise, the person is asked to remember a series of tasks and then perform them. This exercise improves memory and has real uses for everyday life, like remembering what to pick up at the market, or when to take your medicine.
Approaching right turn.
Or driving instructions. It's an exercise that really works and is a lot of fun.
I knew that my brain was not going. I could continue. I hadn't lost it.
The memory improves, definitely. So I'm excited about that. It's very good because it makes you listen.
George Reyes says the Brain Fitness Program has improved the quality of life for his 84-year-old mom.
We laugh a lot more. We talk a lot more. She talks a lot more. She used to be very quiet. I had to ask questions. Now she's asking the questions. So that's good.
It's so easy, anyone can use it.
I was a non-computer person. It's not a problem.
It was so easy. I mean, you click here. No, there was no complication.
But it's not just the word of the people who use it. The Brain Fitness Program is the only product of its kind with the science to back it up. 20 years ago, researchers thought that once the brain was fully formed, it could not change. But experiments by Dr. Michael Merzenich and other scientists have revolutionized the study of the brain. These researchers showed that the brain can change throughout life if it is provided with the right stimuli, in the right order, at the right time.
You can think of the brain, the older brain, as representing information like a radio that's tuned off the station, right? And the problem is, how do you get the radio tuned back onto the station? And the task is to retrain the brain to represent information that it's trying to deliver to memory more precisely and more powerfully.
As we age, we have a harder time following fast conversations, but studies show that after training with the Brain Fitness Program, users process information on average at the rate of a 35-year-old. Not bad considering the youngest person in the study was 60. What's more, a recent study with 181 participants showed these exercises affect memory too. People aged 60 to 87 who used the program improved their memory by 10 years or more. People say they are more alert, more focused, and follow conversations more easily, even in noisy restaurants.
This is the beginning of a revolution.
It added to my confidence.
I think my mind is better, way better, yeah.
She seems happier. And that's a big thing.